What is up, everyone? This is the Comic Book Food Chain, and we got a special guest with us here tonight. Let's go do a quick roundtable, guys. Everybody, how you doing? Frank, how's your week going?
Sunburned to shit.
Yeah. Did you put any sunblock on? You just chanced it? I mean, it's built in over here, so I don't worry about it too much, but
I don't know what that is. I got aloe. Is that sunblock?
Aloe, of course you do with your avocado toast.
I didn't even know they got sun in San Francisco.
Jokes on you, I was in Napa.
Oh, jeez. Moving on.
Drinking, right?
Yeah. Yeezy, how you doing?
Tired, but still hanging in there. Excited.
Right on. Nice. And of course, guys, the always funny, fantastic Garrett Gunn has joined us. How are you doing, Garrett?
Good, man.
Nice.
Good. Yeah.
Welcome in. Welcome to the Gunn
show.
Oh my goodness, dude! You're that guy in high school. Your last name was Gunn, and just everything was cool and worked, right?
That's my Twitch channel name, The Gunn Show Live.
That's fantastic. Yeah. Again, guys, this is Comic Book Food Chain. Again, we're going to give you that perspective from across the comic book food chain, from a writer's perspective, retailer perspective, down to the pro collector perspective, and we brought in somebody that knows a little bit what happens behind the curtain. Mr. Garrett Gunn is going to join us and talk about some cool stuff, but let's get to the goodies. Episode 15, guys, about that indie hustle. We got the man, the guy that knows the stuff about the indie game.
Writing the modern playbook.
There you go. We're still going for subs, guys. Hard in the paint. Gogol, where we at?
I think last I saw was 835, so we're closing up on that 850, which means we're closing on the 900. So if you haven't, hit the fucking bell. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, do all those things that every YouTuber begs you to do.
Yes, hit those goodies, and then and we're gonna send you this copy of this book, compliments of Yeezy.
When we hit 1,000, and it's gonna start an OnlyFans page, and we're gonna give away this Canto #1. Garrett, I think, was with me when I got this 2 years ago.
I got one at the same time as you. I've got a CGC 9.8 of mine in the closet.
What else you got in the closet?
Things you don't need to know about yet, Frank.
All right, Eminem. All right.
You know what he doesn't have in the closet, though, Frank, is a sketchbook.
He does not have a Hellboy sketchbook in his closet. I have one in my closet. That. Anyway, we'll talk about this off air. We are going for 1,000 subs. When we hit 1,000 subs, we're going to give away this San Diego Comic-Con #1 Canto SDCC. Lots of buzzwords here. Signed by David and Drew. This was gifted to me by them. I want it out of my house because I'm so insanely jealous of their success. So help us get this out of my house.
Yes. All right. And then you guys, if you didn't catch it, let me turn off whatever I just clicked. If you guys did not catch it, we did post the What We're Eating this week. Yeezy has done a fantastic job editing these together and specifically making me the blooper intro.
I did notice.
We'll all have our turn, right? Because I was last week.
That's true.
We'll be next week.
I hope so. I mean, you really tee us up for some good ones, though.
Dude, I got to get it out.
For somebody with a little Hispanic heritage, you have a hard time saying Hispanic names.
No, hey, that's not fair because we get a George Martinez, and I want to call him Jorge. I'm staying true to the roots, okay? George is what he calls himself when the tax guy shows up. Jorge is what his mama calls him. Let's be real.
How do you say Camaro?
Camaro? What did you say? Moving on. This is What We're Eating. Go check out my blooper, whatever. Frank, tell us what you arranged for this next coming up situation.
So next week, we're cutting to the chase here. Forget Garrett Gunn. We're going to have Comics with Bueller on next week. We're going to be talking about comic book YouTube. We're
Y'all got Ferris?
Oh, yeah.
We're going to get a little meta. But that's not what we're here to talk about.
That is not what we're here to talk about. I cannot pull up a triple screen, even though I really should have done that and saw the format, but whatever. We're going to talk about some of that indie love, like we said. Frank, where do you want to kick this bad boy off? We got the man here to chip away at.
Let's start with having Garrett put him on the spot immediately. Why don't you just tell everybody a little bit about yourself so that way they know who they're dealing with?
I mean, so I am an independent comic book writer, best known for some things like Warcorns, Franklin and Ghost, Cold Dead Hands, recently Good Boy. I've been writing comics since 2011, since I was deployed in the Army. And I've been published by a number of independent publishers, SourcePoint Press primarily.
I hear they make okay books.
They do. They got this schmuck named Frank that writes a bunch of shit for them.
I was gonna say, do they guys run background checks? Because they might thin the herd on some of these weirdos. You guys,
I've been trying to tell them for years.
They do. They do. The thing is, they don't take the good ones.
Is that how y'all met?
They skim off the top. They're just like, nah, top 10%. We don't need that. Top 60%. We don't need that.
They want hustlers. They want hustlers.
Yeah.
It turns out a lot of people.
And those top tier people aren't hustlers. It's all scumbags at the bottom.
Bottom of the barrel.
Willing to work our ass off. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
I love it.
Damn, Catherine Gogol's in there saying something about Garrett. I can't read it though.
Where's it at?
There's this weird thing going on between Catherine and Laura.
Her and Laura being cute in the chat.
That's good for them.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to lead this conversation because we're making it up as we go, and I do that part. Let's talk a little bit about Kickstarter. You're running a Kickstarter right now.
I am indeed
For some John Wick dog ripoff thing.
I am.
Good boy.
It is 100% a ripoff.
But no, we call that an homage.
That's right. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're paying tribute.
Exactly.
But let me ask you this: you've had a few successful books. You were one of the first books at that paper comics $9. What the fuck were they called?
Newsprint. You're talking about like when Alterna did the
Alterna. Sorry, it's been
bringing back Newsprint.
But you were one of the first books coming out of there, and then you moved over to SourcePoint. You did Franklin and Ghost, which has been picked up for animation. I mean, you've made some moves in the last 10 years, but you're still doing Kickstarter. Why do you still want to go to Kickstarter? Like, what makes it special?
I think.
Why is it your crutch?
My crutch. I think that a lot of people think of Kickstarter as just a platform to raise money to make a book. And I think that Kickstarter is a lot bigger than that. I think that the largest asset, that Kickstarter plays a part in is that it is getting the word out. A lot of people just use it. I mean, even to use it as like a pre-order system, to allow collectors and speculators, a first chance at some really exclusive content for books that are already coming out. I mean, we're generally pretty upfront about saying, all of our books are done. Like these books are already in production. They're already paid for. They're already being made. But we wanted a chance to give you guys sort of a first look, a way to get some special things that nobody's been able to get. And it worked with some previous books, right? So we've done things for other properties where we gave people like Warcorns. I mean, we gave people an opportunity to get like some collector's edition Chromium Warcorns books. And now those, sell on eBay for hundreds of dollars. So I think it's just, I think that, we look at things like, Berserker, right? Like there's no world where Keanu Reeves and Boom Studios needed the money to make Berserker. Sure. But they instantly got access to tens of thousands of people, to use as like a pre-order exclusive, machine. And I think that's the disconnect for people. I think that they sort of think of Kickstarter as just like a GoFundMe and not as a, way to sell products.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. I'm sitting here listening to you talk, and I know it seems like a hobby. Everybody thinks we're playing on the playground, swinging on the monkey bars, but it is a business. And I think Kickstarter's a great place to put fillers out for your stuff and your product and see how it's going to be received. Plus, people love shit. They love getting shit.
They do.
And I include stickers with everything I send out. It's a cheap thing. It's a sticker. No big deal, right? People love them. And we got some of your Kickstart stuff that you sent to Laura. Dude, that was some badass stuff.
Yeah, I know. I think Kickstarter, if you use it properly, feeds into the core of what comics is. It's a collector's market. Like, and you're giving those collectors a chance to feel like, wow, I got something special that nobody ever again is going to get. Right? Like there was books on that Kickstarter for Berserker that no one's going to ever be able to buy.
Yeah.
And those books, if that book blows up, those books will only grow in value because they're not being recreated. My corner, she likes my corner pillow. This is actually
arms.
my son's room that he like it was like a hostile takeover.
Oh,
This was my
your
office.
kids have separate beds now?
Yeah, my kids were
Oh.
sharing a room, and my 9-year-old was like, "This is bullshit.
And the kid on the top
This motherfucker is bugging the shit out of me. Like, I need my own room." And I was like, "Oh, you fucker!" So he gets all of my nice, cool shit on the walls, and then he comes in and puts his fucking Minecraft pillow in the middle of my shit.
This is important though, because the kid on the top bunk, whichever one it was, had this
Yeah.
huge death trap waiting for him every time he got on the ladder.
Frank almost got decapitated in my house
I did.
because he doesn't know how to keep his fucking neck away from fans.
It's over the edge of the bed. Like it's impossible to get down.
Luckily, I'm not in that house anymore, but it was pretty precarious. Like,
well, I'm sure you
way
had to
fan was-
move after what Travis did, but we're not going to get into that.
Is that why your hairline's back here now and it was down here?
Yeah.
I think it's more funny that we just assumed this was Garrett's room and it's not. It's his 9-year-old's room.
I think it's great. Yeah,
That's fantastic.
Well, it sounds
I mean,
like he's
if-
paying the
if-
kid rent.
if we're being fair, this could be my room.
I was gonna say it looks like it
I
could have
mean,
been.
a lot of the things that are in here are my things. All the things on the walls,
The Ash
my-
Ketchum,
my-
the
my
Pokemon.
Squirtle
Including
pop.
the child.
my Squirtle pop. Yeah, even the child is mine. Maybe I don't.
That's hilarious.
I don't know.
All right, but you brought up you brought up a good point though, and I'm going to try and keep this on the rails. It's not going to last long, so let me try while I still can. You brought up a good point. The audience on Kickstarter is not the same audience walking into a comic shop, right? There's definitely overlap. If there was a Venn diagram, there'd be a spot in the middle, right?
Yep.
But there are a lot of people who only buy stuff on Kickstarter because
Yep.
they're incredibly into indie stuff. They want that, not corporate bullshit, or just because they don't have a local comic shop, or they grew up in a time where the internet is where you bought things, right? Like, they don't order from not Amazon, so they don't really know what it's like to go do retail shopping. And like, to leave that money on the table is insane, right? So like, I know that Good Boy is going to go to print with SourcePoint eventually. I don't know if we've talked about that, but I think that's been fairly transparent.
Yeah.
But you're able to tap both markets and do it in a really niche way on Kickstarter. But also, you're going to get those people who aren't going to walk into the comic shop or don't read previews. So like, I don't understand why anyone doesn't use Kickstarter. I'm saying this as somebody who hasn't run a Kickstarter in 5 years, but there's an energy factor there.
Well, like you said, I think that there's an entire market of people that only use Kickstarter because it's like the best way to speculate on new books. If I'm gonna buy something, if I'm gonna go in on a book that is going to get made anyway, and I think it's going to do well, instead of buying 10 copies at my LCS, I can buy 10 of the Kickstarter exclusives and just put them away. And there's large groups of people that do that. Which is why we make tiers specifically for those people.
You had somebody ask for a tier like that. You added one.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Well,
So-
even like big creators will use Kickstarter too. Like, I mean, Jim Lee did one a couple years ago.
Yeah.
What was the most recent one? McFarlane did the Spawn.
Scott Snyder.
Choice. Yeah.
Noctera.
What was the and wasn't they just did a Power Rangers one too, right? Didn't they for like
Yeah.
the hardcover
So
special edition or whatever?
This is something I had a specific question about. So let's hang on to that and just finish whatever insane thoughts Garrett has on this topipic.
I'm good. I'm trying to rein in the insanity tonight.
Yeah, don't worry, it's gonna get out of control later.
Let it off the chain.
But that is so. There is a group of people who are Kickstarter folks that think that Kickstarter really should be for people getting started, people who don't have an audience, who because it has a built-in fan base of people who try new things, who are indie friendly, and that companies like Boom and Jim Lee and Scott Snyder shouldn't necessarily be on there. I mean, the name is Kickstarter, right? It's for people trying to get shit off the ground. If you can make something and sell it and use your name to do that already, like maybe you don't have a place there. I don't necessarily feel that way. I backed that Power Rangers Kickstarter because it's not something I would have bought at retail.
I think that the flaw in that thinking is that the bigger people doing those Kickstarters only helps, I think, the smaller guys, because you're building the market around people that are in sort of that marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
That you came there to buy the Power Rangers hardcover, but now Kickstarter is sending you promotions for, we think you'll like this because you bought because you backed this.
Sure.
And now those smaller people have a lot more potential eyes on their product than if it's just a closed-minded thing of here's a bunch of people that are just starting out and we don't have any. You can't get eyes to come to your thing if you don't have anything that it's I think it only helps to have those big people.
And I think that there's sorry, I'm going to finish this thought and that's all you meant. I think there's a misconception that there's like a finite number of dollars at any one point, right? There's $100 to go around. There's one pie, and the 6 Kickstarters that are run right now are the only ones who can benefit from that. If Scott Snyder is running against you, he's going to take part of your pie, and that's bullshit, right? People have as much money as they're willing to spend, and they will spend on something they want, or the 5 things they want. Think of every time you've walked into a comic shop, right? If there were 5 books you wanted, you found a way to buy those 5 books.
Yep.
Unless like you were going to have to choose that or dinner, and maybe you didn't even choose dinner, right? So like I think
we just starved, Frank. What are you talking about?
Right.
I know
Comics
that.
before food,
Listen,
yeah.
bro, I've seen you. I've seen me. I know we don't starve.
No, we don't.
No, Source Point ain't paying for dinners, but we don't starve.
Yeah, it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop us.
Yeah. I was just gonna say that I think Frank is spot on. I was gonna elaborate, and then you elaborated all over that by saying, yeah, people will find a way to spend money. That was fantastic. The second point I wanted to make is Garrett shaved his beard down, it looks like, and it's bothering me.
It's bothering you. Why?
You trimmed it up. I liked it
did.
crazy and shaggy and long.
I know.
You
but-
think that this is weird? You should have saw him when he went bareface. Was it your father-in-law did it, or his mustache? Something like that?
Yeah.
Dude, he looked like an 8-year-old.
I
Like his
do. I look
son could beat him up.
significantly younger when I shave.
I like the ZZ Top beard.
I do too. It's just I get tired of like falling asleep and it's like in my mouth. And
Dude, that's the worst. Yeah.
I like wake up and I'm like, fucking Jesus. Like trying
See,
to
I gauge my beard trimming by when I need a haircut. So when the beard gets ridiculous, or Laura's like, "Oh, you got some food stuck in it," I'm like, "Okay, it's time for a haircut."
Nah, you're just saving that for later, man. Listen, be grateful you
It's the
have
flavor
these
saver,
problems.
baby. It's the flavor saver.
I don't fit in Source Point because there are just people with beards. Source Point does beards and then comics.
Summer beard. That's what they're doing. They're getting ready for their summer beard.
Dude,
True.
Source Point. ZZ
Con season's
Fest.
coming back. I'm like trying to be like a professional again. I'm like,
Right.
well, not a professional, but
Damn, Garrett, tell everybody where you're going to be. I know you're still finalizing that, but what do you got on the docket? Where am I going to see you?
Baltimore, New York, Rose City, Emerald City, C2E2.
So none of the big ones.
Yeah, none of the big ones. Somebody's got to be at these big shows to rein in.
I think
these.
you're reading my list of cons. I think
Yeah, someone's got to be there to keep you out of trouble.
get the fuck.
All right, look, I'll meet you guys at all those places. I say we wreck house and start a separate Instagram that we can erase later.
Yeah.
Why do we have to erase it? We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about that offline.
Yeah.
See you in Baltimore.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh shit! You're gonna go to a show, man?
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. So the flip side crew's going to be over at Baltimore. So
He's
that's-
the pro
that-
collector, bro.
That's where I met Nico.
okay, cool. Yeah, I've
like
never met
it.
him in person. So
And I'd like to thank Nico for being the reason that we have a beat
You
machine.
need to. You'll have to get Frank to hook you up with all of his Unborn exclusives from New York that we're doing.
Oh.
yeah.
I hear there might be an
That
Ash
nobody-
game coming.
That nobody's knows about yet. It's like a
Nobody's gonna buy.
Come on.
We were
I'll
doing
buy
that
one.
It
math,
sells out
and
like the first day.
It
and
would
then
put
it'll be
Source Point out of business if it didn't. So anyway, enough about me. Let's talk about Garrett.
Yeah. So
Hey.
Garrett, we just launched a birthday bash.
You did. My God, I love it so much.
Do you know what's funny is that I actually got people like I've launched all kinds of covers across the board from independent all the way up to Marvel and DC stuff, and I get more messages for that Warcorns book. Like I actually had a guy on eBay beg me to put the foil set on there. He's like, "Dude, please, I cannot buy from your website because I don't ship to the UK on my website."
Oh,
And he's like,
I know who
"Please
that was.
make me an eBay posting," and I'm like, "I got you, bro."
that's awesome. Trish Forster did a fucking great job on that.
Yes.
It's so good. Yeah. And now
I-
she's doing stuff for Good Boy now. So
Yeah, and I liked the back and forth between you two. Like she'd send it to me and I'd send it to you, and you're like, "This is great. Do this," and then I send it back to her, and you guys were like, I was like the middleman for this play date.
that was like before I had like actually talked to Trish in like real life, and I was like, I was just like, oh, she's just like the person that made Stray Dogs. Like,
Yeah,
oh God.
something like that.
This is important. So listen up. Garrett has this unnatural, otherworldly talent to know artists before they are anybody. And I'll tell you a story. I think it was Rose City a couple of years ago. It might have been another show, but Garrett had bought a commission from an artist, and he was like, "Hey, walk over to her table with me." And I'd never heard of this chick before. And he picks up this cool, I think it was watercolors piece from her.
Yep.
And then last year I had a book come out with a cover from that artist. Her name is Peach Momoko. And Garrett was on to Peach years ago, literal, actual, multiple years ago.
Yep.
And he knew Trish. He saw that. Like Kincaid, you were one of the early Kincaid guys.
Yep. Yeah.
So
I was buying $50 watercolor Shikishi board sketches from Peach Momoko at Wizard World like 4 years ago.
Wow.
And she's like, yeah, I don't know, $50, is that fair? And I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, sure. She's like sitting there doing like these amazing pieces.
Yeah.
And I'm like flipping through these giant paintings like, how is this chick not like she's the best person in this entire convention.
Entire state.
Yeah, and then boom, like now I hit her and Yo up, and they're like, yeah, we're really busy. We got like 14 covers for Marvel to do, but then we can do your thing. And I'm like, Jesus.
And it's gonna be a couple more than $50.
Yeah, how's that make you feel knowing he was spending $50 on stuff?
I'm kind of jealous. But I mean, like at the same time,
I'll tell you, I've got a book right here that she did the cover for. So she did this variant for Franklin and Ghost.
That's the original art he was going to pick up.
This is the original art that I bought, and she charged me $200.
Look at that.
Wow.
He's got receipts
to do this piece, and that was with me keeping the original.
Oh man,
wow.
$200 piece. And she was like, I hope you like it. I was like, this is the sickest thing I've ever.
I can picture you. I can picture you giggling that way too. Like $50.
Garrett fangirls.
$50.
Yeah.
Garrett, show him your Magnolia tattoo real quick.
Which one? The signature?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were in Wizard World. No, it was Rose City.
That was Rose City.
A
Yeah.
couple years ago, and he met Magnolia and had him sign his arm, and he got a tattoo. That's great.
Yeah.
Seeing him build up the courage to go up and ask for that tattoo, the signature, it's insane.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I envy how much you can get excited.
Well, I think Laura's in this chat somewhere. Laura, if I meet Gunn at a con, can I have him sign me and then I'll go get it tattooed?
Can you? Do you have any tattoos, Ant?
Yeah.
Okay. I can either see you having some or being a total bitch.
I'm professional. I try, so I go from shoulders up so I can cover them. But I think since I'm my own boss now, I might go nuts.
You just go neck, dude. Just go straight into neck.
Yeah, Laura, sparrows on your neck. That'd look cool.
I want to get Bird City right there on the knuckles.
Oh,
I think that's why he named it. Like that was from the very beginning. He was like,
I was all,
man, it's got to be 4 letters each.
Are you gonna do the Post Malone and get the big under your eye or something?
Oh,
I'm gonna get the Dorito chip.
That's
right
what it
here.
should be. Bird City right here.
Oh man,
Bird
Big
City.
Bird City.
Yeah.
and then you can drop your rap album out. You know,
Oh shit,
Dude, my mixtape. You guys don't even know.
Dude, you just
I don't
go
want
for
to
it.
know. I don't want to know.
Laura said on your ass cheek.
Oh my god.
That's fantastic. All right, that got derailed fast. So we are pro indie. We are pro. What we're talking about Kickstarters is what we were getting at, guys. So we're encouraging you. We're going to encourage you to do 2 things. Not only do we want you to back Gogol and Gunn, and I am not being full of shit since they are here. I've told this story multiple times. I read Dead End Kids at the barbershop while my name is being called, and I kept going, hold on one more second, because I had to finish it. She's like, Anthony, and I'm like, just 3 minutes, dude. Let me finish this. It's fantastic. Dude, she was like tapping her toe, and I'm like, 2 more pages. Let me finish this read. There's really good stuff, guys, and Garrett will take you off the beaten path. Everything's super familiar, but super different. If that makes any kind of sense, it's good stuff.
Dude, this man's brain is broken in a very creative way.
Fantastic.
I don't want to say a good way. I want to say a good way. You got some demons, bro.
Dude. Well, it's like Laura says, she loves that line from oh my gosh, Alice in Wonderland, where he says, am I crazy? And she says, all the best people are.
Yeah.
You fall into that category, Garrett.
I'm just a smidge insane.
Just a touch.
This is a testament to Source Point Press. We were ragging on them earlier, but like they know how to pick those murderers out of a hat, right? Like they just know, because Garrett and I could not be more different. Like creatively, intelligence wise, like the whole spectrum. I'm not commenting on which is which, but we know.
I was like, intelligence. What the fuck is happening right now?
I'm just trying
I was waiting for him to hit you with that.
trying to be a little nicer than usual. But no, seriously, like if you put our 2 scripts side by side, mine will look like a script. Garrett's will rewrite your brain if you try to read it. I've tried, but it happens, and then the fucking book is done, and it's insane, incredible. No, if you told me at any point ever now, probably even in the future, somebody's like, yeah, it's military unicorns having a birthday party, and it would sell. Be like, fuck you. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. And how many copies of those are you going to sell, Ant?
Me? I'm almost out.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, we've done 8,000 so far.
There you go. I can picture Gogol's script having like notes in the margin on how you're supposed to interpret his writing, and then you get Garrett's script and half of it's in crayon.
Mine is. I tell people all the time, like I warn artists when they're like, "Hey, let's do a book together." I'm like, "Listen, bro, I write like the Marvel method of Marvel method. Like my shit is just like it's just like beats.
It's
like
unbelievable.
all it is. Like
How it becomes a book is so lost on me. But it comes down to stubbornness. I think you just gotta do it.
I think like
Jay Burns is a smart guy.
Jay Burns is brilliant.
Wait, Gogol, you do have some intelligence in your house, just so you know.
Yeah, my wife.
There it is.
There she is.
They, I think that it's
you can use a hammer.
I think that that's the difference, right? Is like Frank, the kind of creator that Frank is he's very meticulous, and he knows exactly the story he wants to tell, and he knows exactly how he wants it told. And I like to put a lot of demand on the artist to be like, look, I'm not trying to hinder how you think this story can be told, and I like to try to team with artists that I think have a similar artistic vision to how I want to tell a story. And so I don't have a problem with being like, look, the page is going to have these 6 actions on it and this dialogue. Like, you show me what you think this looks like. And if it's something I don't like, if there's something specific, I'm always very like, this has to have this. These panels have to be in here. But for the most part, I like to pick artists that I can just be like, look, here's what happens on the page. Show me the coolest shit you can do with these 6 things.
So I hope everybody's paying attention, because this is super interesting. You got 2 totally different ways of doing something. Yeah. You got the guy that goes to the restaurant and knows exactly what he wants to order. And then you got the guy that walks in and goes, what's good? I'll take that.
Yeah. I think it's like,
and it's not a wrong way.
Both ways make books. Like, I think that it's just a different. There are wrong ways, but I think that it's just, I tried for 3 or 4 years to make the script that Frank makes, and it made me want to fucking blow my brains out. What happened is I did it, but the book just sucked because it just sucked all of my energy out to try to sit there and go, page 1, panel 1, establishing shot, exterior, blah blah blah. Like, it's so boring. I'm like, look, here's the page. Here's the cool shit that happens on it. Like,
this dude punches this dude, fucking draw it, get back to me.
Yeah, like there's like in Good Boy, there's notes that are just like, Kit, there's like 10 guys in an SUV, they're driving down the road, and I just want them to get fucking lit up by a 249. And like, he will just draw that. Yeah, done. That's all it needs. Like, that was saved. It saves so much time.
The moral of the story is that anyone watching can make comics.
Exactly.
It's not impossible.
It's the best and worst thing about the indie comics scene.
Yeah, but unfortunately, the writing part is like 10% of the job.
Yeah.
Right. That this is that hustle from the title card, right? Like, it's the going to cons, selling, running a Kickstarter, which is fucking exhausting. Right. Yeah. You'll never see Garrett run a 30-day Kickstarter.
I did it twice, and I hated my life both times.
Yeah.
There you go.
Especially, I mean, it's like the worst part about a successful Kickstarter, because you're like, you do it 30 days, you fund in 2 or 3 days, and you're like, oh my God, I'm bugging people for 27 days to back this Kickstarter when we've already funded. Like, even at this point, 21 days feels like so much.
Yeah.
It's exhausting.
When you get to have the audience and then like people will report on it and have you on their podcast, like, it's worth it to go a little longer, build that
and
time.
That's why the 21 days is like a perfect, you get most of a month to promote and do stuff.
So Yeezy, if you can do me a favor while we're chatting it up, will you get the link for the Kickstarter? Guys, if you're just joining us, I'm just going to put up the thumbnail again. We're talking to Mr. Garrett Gunn. He's got a Kickstarter going on right now for his book called The Good Boy. Do you want to give him the synopsis of that real quick?
Yeah,
it's
also
better than I did.
goodboycomic.com.
Oh, there you go.
We've got a nice little link for you. So Good Boy basically follows this dog, Flint Sparks, whose owner was killed in a staged home invasion by former colleagues when they tried to retire from the mercenary business. Instead of it's reverse John Wick. Instead of the dog dying and the human hunting down the people responsible, the human dies and the dog hunts down everybody, and just leaves a trail of carnage as a payback for what they've done to the only human that he loved. So
that's super awesome.
Yeah,
that's gonna be fun. There's a picture of the Kickstarter right there. This looks like Yeezy's screen. Yee, what are you doing?
I'm scrolling down, and I'm about to actually back this project because I was planning on it anyways. And then because I think Garrett and I are friends on Facebook, and I saw it, I was like,
corporate synergy.
What's funny is I saw you like in the suggested friends for like a long time, and I'm like, who is this? Like, because whenever they talk about you, like whenever Frank and Ant talk about you, they call you Yeezy or something, and I'm like, I don't know who the fuck that is. And
it's my Instagram handle.
You don't watch rap? Come on.
Yeah.
little easy.
And I'm like, what? They're friends with Kanye? What?
Kanye Twitter?
Yeah. So then he was in my suggested friends for like weeks, and then I was like, I pieced it together finally, and was like, oh shit, I should probably friend him because of my show.
Yeah, I mean, it was the nickname from college, and it just kind of stuck, and I just never changed my.
Way to rub it in my face. You went to college, dude.
Yeah, my kids do that to me too. They're like, "Mom got her master's degree. Where'd you go to school?" And I'm like, "Come here."
I learned on the streets.
That's why I went to school.
I learned on the streets.
That's amazing. Congratulations.
Dude, Laura graduated summa cum laude out of her college. She is a smart cookie.
I'm yet another reason why she's too good for you.
So
dude, you don't even know. I started doing sit-ups and push-ups again. It's ridiculous.
Dude, you still got her on the hook until the cooking picks up. So like you got there's time.
She can't cook, and I keep her out of the kitchen, so she will starve without
this
me.
This is the only thing I have. Please.
She's like, no, she made dinner last night, and it was good. She made dinner last night. It was really good. No fires, nothing. And she's like, I'm gonna make dinner again. I'm like, no. I'm gonna cook. I don't want you to get used to it. Don't tempt fate. You got it.
Listen, broken clock's right twice a day. So anyway, everyone who's watching, go goodboycomic.com. Give Garrett some money. That's why we're here. Yep. I'm here to make money.
Yeezy's doing it. Look at
Yeezy's here to spend money apparently.
Even if what's crazy is that at this point in the game, because we're so far funded,
guaranteed.
You get. Like even if you back it like the $10 thing, you're getting like another $30 in stretch goals worth of shit because we're on like the 9th stretch goal.
Are you doing any digital comics?
Yeah.
All right, for the next one, I'll throw you number ones of all my books.
Okay. Fuck yeah.
Hi.
Oh damn, Matt, you look good.
Dude, I just wanted to hop in and say hi real quick. Hi, Garrett.
Hello.
Sorry, way too excited to see you, but hi.
Bro, she's got a college education.
How are you?
Look how excited she is to see
I know you're like a learned person, and but I've seen you in a Warcorns onesie, so.
Damn it! I look back on that year, and you're the only person I would wear a onesie for.
I want that video. Like, I want to save that video to just reuse. Like, I want that to be the next Kickstarter. The next Kickstarter video is going to be completely acted out by Laura.
You wanted to be part of this community, Laura.
Yep. Yeah, you're in it now.
Now you are.
I was dedicated. I even had to find the right Nerf gun and everything, and I did an accent. I mean, come on, Garrett. Who loves you?
All right, Laura, you got to get off screen. I'm getting texts that, Laura could be on screen.
Okay. I'm handing it to Anthony. Hold on.
Anyway, again, everyone watching, go to goodboycomic.com. Garrett, why don't you walk us through the pledge levels so people can know what they can get?
Yeah.
Definitely
Did you want to pull it up or?
Let me get back. Aaron, I just finished pledging, so let me.
Let the man spend his money, okay? Like, let's not rush him.
What do you want me to bring up?
You gonna be able to get your own bedroom after this Kickstarter, bro?
We might. That's one of them high tiers, bro.
$1,500.
Home visit from Garrett.
All right, I finished backing, and then we'll go, I guess, to the support section, right?
Am I supposed to be pulling up a screen or anything?
Yeah, go ahead and pull up my screen.
Bro, that's why we have an outline.
I can't do both. I got the slides up. I got the outline.
We're going off script. It's great.
The better thing would be if you scroll down in the campaign, there's a graphic for all the...
Yeah, the pictures are helpful.
Yeah.
Look at that Wolverine homage.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't
So there
know
you
what
go.
homages.
So obviously the lowest tier is to get a digital copy of the book. You get a PDF of number one, and then also like a digital wallpaper pack. So we have like a number of different graphics that we've built for both, computer, desktop, and mobile devices. So you get that at the lowest one. $10, you get a physical copy of the book and the PDF, and you basically every tier you get the things before it. And then do stuff. The Kickstarter exclusive at $30 is the first tier where you get the coin. So a big part of the John Wick franchise is the coins that they use, their own built-in currency. In our story, the entire industry is built on favors. But because, nobody trusts anybody to keep track of who owes what, they minted actual favors. So you get the book, you get the Kickstarter exclusive, you get cover A, and you get the collectible coin. See, he heard dogs. It's like
he knows this is right up his alley.
Yeah.
Corporate synergy.
At $75, you get the Chromium exclusive of the Frank Miller homage, the Wolverine cover, plus all things before it. At $150, you get the metal and Chromium and everything before it. Everything just gets one. Just add more things. By the time you get to the bottom, you got like a fucking rack of books. A big thing that we did with this one that I never really pushed on the other campaigns was a retailer pack. As I've sort of curated relationships with retailers and even like online sellers, it was very apparent on this campaign from like people messaging me that people wanted to have a place to buy a stack of books that they could then flip. So we made a retailer pack. You get 25 copies of the Kickstarter exclusive, and then you get a secret thank you variant that we haven't really shown anybody. It's a 1 in 25 thank you variant for each store that does it.
Very cool.
And the cover is an homage to another Keanu Reeves property. So
I think I saw that.
Yeah. At 300, you get original art. So you get a page from the book plus all of the covers for the book. And then these are all sold out now, but we had the original cover art and the Kickstarter exclusive art. But those are all far gone. They were like the first 2 minutes. Those were like some of the first things to go. So yeah. But the biggest, we tried to keep it simple, but still kind of offer tiers for everybody. For everybody's budget. So,
Garrett, are those coins from the same place that did the Last Wolf Legion coins?
Yeah.
All right, so those are like bowling ball weight silver dollar size coins.
I was gonna say I think one more. I've got one too. I think
you get a free weapon with this purchase.
So we do like really nice large coins, and then part of like the stretch goals was that the coins got upped in size and weight, so they're like really heavy, nice minted.
So if you ever wanted a discus but didn't know where to get one, now
like I'm going for like disc golf,
Nice.
Definitely a putter.
Really, really quick, guys. I wanted to show this because Laura popped on and said it, and I don't know if anybody's really seen this. But if you guys don't mind, can I play a little video?
Oh my god! My god! Are you gonna play it right now?
Exclusive.
Here we go.
Listen up. Tonight on Comic Book Women, we're talking war coins.
War coins. It's by far the most impressive thing anybody's ever done for any of my things.
The balls on her. The balls on her.
It is so great.
I loved it. I do. I had so much fun.
Let's give you a side shave. Let's get some meth in you. Like, let's do it. Like, where's my promo video?
Kayla was a heroin addict.
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
Excuse me.
Only in Arizona,
What's your
right?
addiction's great. Oh shit.
Oh man.
Nerf gun.
Oh my god.
All right.
There we
So one last time, everyone who's watching, goodboycomic.com. Go give Garrett your money. You want to look at all that shit you're gonna get. And while you guys are doing that, we're gonna kick over to our fun segment, which I promise you will be the best one we ever do.
God. Also, can I thank you to 11 Bravo Comics?
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Yeah, can I get some shout outs to the people that are in the crowd?
Yeah, do it. Hit it.
Yeah, what's up, Rafi? I see Trish Forstner in the house.
It's
Jay
Patricia
Burke.
tonight.
Yeah,
Okay,
I know. I was
yeah.
like, oh, she's fancy for this stream. Every other stream she comes on, she's
She wanted to distance herself from
Fancy.
you as she
It's like
gains fame.
Patricia
I
tonight.
see Mama Comic Lucy. What's up? Six Boy. How's it
Lucy,
going?
what's up? Get out of here.
Ultra Maximus. How's it going?
You
Raffy.
watching from the closet, girl?
Let's see. Who else is in here? I think I saw some other names. Dan Barry. What's up? Andrew Lehman. And then I saw a really early one. Average Ape Studios. Welcome in.
God,
good
that's
time.
fantastic. That is the best. When they played that, when I was dying.
How's it going, Red Hood Comics?
So
good.
And can we just make that the intro video? I mean, we got that sick beat, but that's somehow better.
Whenever you guys are feeling down, let me know, and I will send that video.
Well, just drop that to
Walk off.
drop that to the Discord.
I will drop that
Family
to
Guy
this.
character on that.
All right.
All right, guys, let's get into this next segment. This is our fun segment. We call it Vision. Damn, that was some good ass timing on the production end. You guys like that?
It
Yeah.
never gets old. Never gets old.
Spectacular.
All right. So this week we've talked about this before. We have talked about it internally a whole bunch about doing a Pokemon themed Drunkovision. For everyone watching who's not watched a Drunkovision before, we've done a couple now. We bring up pixelated images that we race to see who can figure out what it is first. That's the most simple explanation. I'll walk you guys through an example in a minute. We've done this a couple times. I've won it every time. I'm going to sit this one out. This is going to be an exhibition match between Garrett and Ant. Ant has talked a lot of shit behind the scenes about being a Pokemon master or some such shit. And I was like, well, I know Garrett has a Pokemon store. So
Let me give a special shout out to Catherine Gogol. Thank you for showing up.
All right, let's do it, girl.
Oh, God.
Oh, he's phoning his friend before we even give him the lifeline. Look at that.
Look at that.
It's about to be a tag team up in here. So we'll do a real quick visual. So I'm going to show Garrett and Ant 25 photos. They have been pixelated. They will look like this. And Garrett or Ant.
Pikachu!
Oh my God, dude. I thought that was slow, bro.
There it is. Well,
That's one.
it was Pikachu. It was no. This was the sample. Yeah, right. Magic of technology. That all said, I realized while I was making this up that these would be incredibly easy, like shape and color. So there are going to be some curveballs visually. And I guarantee you that no one makes it out of this unscathed.
I'm quite positive.
Yeah.
I don't recommend phoning me as a friend to try to help you.
There is one phone a friend. You may each ask Yi for an answer once. Call it out so that way we stop and no one can interrupt you. He doesn't know any Pokemon, so it will be absolutely zero help. But you know what? For variety to keep him involved, since I'm hosting, like, had to throw him a bone. Anyway, usually we do this with shots. It's a race to 7. Every time you get one right, you drink a shot. What do you drink? Is that High Life?
No, this is Modelo. I'm a classy mother.
High Life is the champagne of beers. I'm not sure you can get classier than that. Anyway.
Yeah, but if you're going to say that, you got to say it with an accent. It's the champagne of bears.
I don't have an accent. I barely have a voice. Anyway, let's get this started.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm going to tee you guys up with an easy
So
one.
is it just a race to say it first, or is it
Yes.
Yep.
And I'll have the answer.
And I'm the judge of who did it first. So
okay.
Well, first person to 7, we'll keep the points roughly. Anyway, hit you up with the first one, nice and easy.
Ditto.
Boom. All right. So you will notice 2 things on this. Garrett, you were correct. But you will notice that it was black and white and it is upside down. This will continue to be the case throughout, and they will not all be that easy. So Garrett won, Ant none. Get used to that.
You could probably win. You could probably win this, Ant. I'm not good at shit on the spot.
All right, let's go. Ditto. I win. Next one. Slow poke. God,
it is slow poke. Good job.
I'm going to do this.
Damn, you're about to get swept. I made 25 of these, and it didn't take a little bit of time. So 2-0. 2-0.
Rapid fire.
That's Weeping Bell.
Bio Bloom.
It is Weeping Bell. God damn it. Look at that. I told you this wasn't going to be easy, and you talk so much shit.
I did not.
Human fleshlight. Let's do this.
That's the Pokemon fleshlight for sure.
Yes.
Yeah. What's
that's
that?
Sparrow.
It is not.
Oh, it's not.
Eevee?
I honestly don't know what it is.
Ninetales?
I know what it isn't.
No, Vulpix.
Could be Vulpix. That's a weird.
Are we talking Gen 1s, right?
Yeah, it's all Gen 1.
Fuck, I don't know what that one is.
Krabby?
You
Kingler?
guys, this wasn't going to be easy.
Is it Oh, wait. It's
You can see it.
It's on the screen. It's on the
What are you
screen.
doing?
It is? I can't see it. Can I see it? Oh, I can't fucking see that shit. It's too small. Is it
That's
Wait,
the
wait,
it's
you
the
can't-
moth one.
was it Magnemite or
Wait, what is
Magneton?
happening? Hold on. What is happening?
Hang on. What was happening? Somebody fucked up.
All right, tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right,
There it
back.
is. All right, so what is it?
Is it Magneton?
It's not. You couldn't see it on the screen just now. All right, you guys can
I don't know
pass.
what it is.
You guys can pass.
All right.
I thought it was you. I thought you were right. I thought it was Vulpix based on like the feet and the head.
Yeah, I saw the feet and the tail down here. Can you tell us what type of Pokemon it is? Give us a type.
It's a black and white upside down Pokemon.
You don't know.
I honestly have no idea, which is why I went out of the
All right,
slideshow.
show us the image.
It's Vulpix.
I said Vulpix.
He said Vulpix.
Yeah, you did.
Once you said that and he didn't say anything, I was like, I don't know what the fuck it is then, because that 100% I thought it was Vulpix.
I'm going to be
Yeah,
100% honest. I forgot. I should have wrote this down.
This is an incredibly professional podcast.
Where is
Oh, yeah,
Tim?
definitely.
Tim does this part. I've never done this part because I've been so busy winning.
That's so funny.
Oh my gosh. All right, so it's 2-1.
That's Spiro.
Sparrow.
Yeah, it is. It's Spiro. Garrett got it. 4-1. Look at that. Look at that hair, though. That's a good looking Spiro.
Yeah, it is.
Starmie.
Starmie.
5-1.
Wait, what? How am I not getting any of these? That sounded like exactly the same.
Garrett's saying them before they even come up. He's got Pokemon.
Yeah, I heard Garrett's
ESP.
list first.
ESP, the
Okay.
PS for Pokemon.
Fine.
That's
Oh, Garrett froze. Quick, get in there.
no, it's Clefable. Clefairy, excuse me.
It is Clefairy. Getting stomped.
Dude, I am.
Frozen.
Maybe we should do Drunkovision Modelo or something like it.
Dude, the Modelo edition of Drunkovision. Keep hitting me with these. I'm gonna get them.
That's Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur.
Garrett got it. And with that Garrett wins.
Bro,
After 8 Pokemon.
get on my level, bro.
All right, keep going though. We got 25 of these bad boys.
Do you want to lose 24-1?
Let's go.
I don't know if he's going to lose 24-1. That's Executor.
Yeah, it is.
Damn, he is killing it. All right, let's just see how fast he can get them. Then that's the new competition.
neither-
Krabby.
Is that
Krabby.
really? Yeah, that's a weird. That was like it could only.
That was a guess.
Yep.
Oh, you might get a chance now if it's delayed.
Let's go. Let's see. I might make a comeback here.
That's Farfetch'd.
Farfetch. Damn it. Knew it too.
It is.
Rapid fire. Keep them
Look at
coming.
Louis. It's like, none of y'all getting this one.
Mr. Mime. What the fuck is that? Charmeleon.
Creepy stick guy.
What'd you say, Ant?
Charmeleon? Is that Charmeleon?
Is it?
What the fuck?
What is
I don't
that?
know.
I'm trying to like.
I'm like trying to look up. Like,
Is
See,
it
you're getting all this on
Hitmonchan
camera.
or Hitmonlee?
I don't think so. Pretty sure it's not.
All right, give us the image.
It's the Red Ranger.
oh, Electabuzz.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, Electabuzz.
That looked nothing like it.
What a weird. That was like
That was a
weird
strange one.
setup.
Yeah. Bush.
Ivysaur.
Venusaur.
Could be Venusaur. That's a fucking weird one.
Ghastly? No,
There is a giveaway on this, and you're gonna see it when it's flipped.
Squirtle?
Is it Lickitung?
It is the eyes.
I was thinking.
Look at the eyes.
yeah.
The eyes are just right there.
It was the tongue and the eyes was like the.
Damn.
All right, so it's like 37-1, right? Like
You only did 25. Your math isn't so good.
your Pokemon isn't so good.
No shit. Growlithe.
Hell yeah, it is. You got
That's a
one.
good one. That's a good one.
Woo.
All the spikes was throwing me off.
Of course, you know the one that works with cops.
Damn right.
That's Dragonite.
Yeah.
That is Dragonite. What is that? See?
What
Nobody was looking to.
Oh.
Um.
That's Mr. Mime.
It's not Mr. Mime.
What is that? It's
Ludicolo? No, that's not right.
That's a Gen 2. I think.
I'm not even gonna pretend to like. You're like the hat.
Is this a Scyther?
It's not a Scyther. I'll give you a hint. You could have one of these by the time you fight Misty in Red and Blue. You could. If you're good.
Is it magical? No.
Gyarados?
No. I don't think so.
Thinking
You wouldn't
Misty
have Gyarados by the time. She's like the second gym leader.
I mean, if you train that Magikarp from Mount Moon's Pokemon Center, I'm aging myself here, but
I don't know what the fuck.
I don't know.
Oh, fucking Kadabra.
If you could catch one, they teleport all the damn time, all assholes.
Got to throw a ball. Just hope.
Magikarp.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's what that is.
That's Kabuto.
There it is. Garrett, I'm going to send you an honorary comic book.
Yeah.
That
That was bad.
That is.
I don't know what the fuck.
Kangaskhan.
Oh,
I'm going to give that one. I'm going to give that one.
How? You're fucking crazy.
Mama in the pouch.
He's mounting a comeback. He's got three now.
I got 4. This is 4.
Look,
3 in the gimme.
The big brown one is Garrett, and the little purple
there's
one
Ant.
is
There's Ant. Like, I know Pokemon too.
I know some stuff about some dudes.
That's fucking great. That is Muck. Or Grimer, actually. It's Grimer.
Yeah,
Muck.
Grimer is the baby one.
Which one is it?
It's Grimer.
Final answer. Yeah.
Oh, look at him.
Look at him.
Underrated.
It's a big old pile of spooch.
Underrated.
Yeah.
Underrated. Oh my god. That is Jolteon? No, it's
yeah, you know what this is.
Nidoran.
Oh, you beat Garrett.
No, I said Nidoran. Is it male or female, Ant?
That is a male because the female is blue and has no horn on the front.
Attaboy.
And he's purple because he's a king.
Well, in the Japanese anime stuff, guys, they always said that.
Figure this out. Holy shit.
He was even yelling, I'm a star. I'm a star. Gogol.
You are a star, Garrett. You got it, man.
That's Porygon.
Yes, it is. It is Porygon. I'm confirming that firm so I get half a point.
Try again. Try again.
Polygon, if you're going to re-say it improper.
It's Porygon.
It's Porygon. Look, man, it's not supposed to be this easy.
I didn't know if you were looking at the enunciation and thinking to yourself, he's saying it wrong, so I was trying to think of the wrong way to say it. But continue.
What the fuck is that?
Ghastly?
What the fuck? No, it's
gassy.
I know what it is.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Is it Moltres?
Nah.
It's Batman.
It's Ash.
Yeah, you're taking screenshots of their faces, right?
I don't. Oh, it's is it Rapidash?
Sure shit is.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How did you even that didn't look go back one slide. Okay, seriously?
If you flip that image though, it looks like the head turns
You don't
back
know
with
the
flame
telltale sign of a
coming off.
Rapidash? Come on.
Yeah. And it was clearly like
expert.
legs. You can see like the legs going straight up.
All right, you two nerds, relax. This is gray and darker gray blocks upside down. There's no Rapidash in this at all.
That's Rapidash, baby. I just didn't know if it was Rapidash or Ponyta.
It's clearly Rapidash. Look at it. I even pixelated.
Wait, it's not Ponyta?
It's not. I even pixelated the
That's
big images
Rapidash.
a little bit.
Yeah.
He's got a horn on his head, more fire.
No, I'm just saying, how do you pronounce the first one?
Ponyta.
I call it
said something.
Ponyta. Ponyta.
Yeah, I heard that, and I'm like, maybe I'm saying it wrong for the last 15
Bonita.
years. Bonita. All right, how many more you got?
Bringing the fuego.
Heartmon.
What is that?
Heartmon is
So it looks like.
It's Dorumon.
It's a Hardymon.
We're getting into Digimon here.
Which is a better franchise. Anyway, I feel like I'm playing with you guys.
Is that's Snorlax?
Nah.
It's
Oh,
Rhydon.
Reinhorn.
Rhyhorn, yeah.
Oh, Reinhorn.
Oh, Ant, you got it. Even though
You got it, Ant. I always get them. Those two I always mix up.
So I think that's the last one. Yeah. So at a score of 20-5.
Let's just call this a 70-30 split. Because that sounds better.
No. 20-5 is 80-20, bro.
It was clearly legs. Garrett Gunn quoted by Laura in the chat. It was clearly legs.
So
Clearly.
Yeah.
I got
So next time you want to run your mouth about no more Pokemon than me, just know 20
Just
to
to
5.
be completely clear, there was no running of said mouth.
I will
You
screenshot the
let that
Discord.
Modelo go to
That-
your head.
I will
that is
screenshot the
completely-
Discord and include it in next episode.
You
Do it.
Yeah.
That is completely fabricated by one of our writers. Fabricated.
This is fabricated.
Hey,
I'm
I'm having the
One of our
Modelo.
writers. I'm the only writer.
What do I write? I just
Like,
I feel
want
bad that none of us got Yeezy to be a lifeline.
You guys
I would have
didn't
known.
know anyway.
Yeah, you wouldn't have needed me, man. So
Every time I picked up my phone and I looked down at his cube, he was doing this.
listen. Honestly,
I'm like, yep,
on
put the
some
phone
of those,
down.
on
Like,
some of those,
I
the
even
odds
saw
of
the
getting it
pictures
right
later.
on accident were just as high as being right. All right, so I know what to do for the next one. I'm going to invert them next time.
Oh, jeez.
Gen 2.
Gen 2 Pokemon battle.
Yeah.
I think that we need to live stream us hooking up our DSs and do Pokemon Battle Live.
You guys heard it here. Ant wants to live stream them hooking up.
Boom. He wishes. Laura's already got my heart.
Is it because she dressed up like a unicorn?
Yeah, it was strangely arousing.
Yeah, right?
Is that
I
a
was like,
perk?
oh my god, she's my character.
Are they called nays or
It's like,
is that
Dude,
the
she
first
even
time
went
you've
and
had a
ordered.
cosplayer?
She went and ordered like
Yeah,
the
that's the
whole
first time.
ammo.
yeah, she
Congrats.
did. She went full.
I
Warlord.
noticed that the ammo wasn't crayons though, so it wasn't quite comic.
So-
I told her. I made that comment when she did it, but there was a reason. I feel like she had a reason.
I've
the
never in my life
crayons-
been turned on by a gun before.
Except for this one, Garrett Gun.
Oh yeah, I didn't mean your wife with the Nerf gun. She's too smart for me.
Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. Well, if you're just tuning in, this is Comic Book Food Chain.
It used to
Crazier
be.
every week.
Yeah. We are here.
10% less swearing.
Absolutely. We're here every.
I think I only probably did maybe a dozen fucks.
It was tasteful. Those were tasteful fucks that you dropped.
Tasteful fucks. New band name, I call it.
Nice.
Tasteful fucks.
Tasteful fucks. That is
Can I
going to
play
be your new
guitar?
gamer tag. Oh, that was fantastic. One more time. Let's do a quick roundtable. Garrett, tell them what you got going up, or what we just talked about before we killed that Drunko Vision.
I mean, right now you should definitely go to the Good Boy Kickstarter, goodboycomic.com, and back our new Reverse John Wick comic book. We're already 230% funded and like 8 stretch goals in, so you get a ton more for every $1 you put towards the campaign.
Is there a Drunko Vision tier now where you get like a pixelated version of the comic? Super bootleg, printed out of Drunko's. Like, I'm just spitballing, but we can make it happen. I'll sign it. I'll sign it. I'll sign it.
Actually, that's what we do. Bird City already reserved a spot for a Good Boy exclusive. So I think what we do is drew a Drunko Vision comic book food chain like cover.
We have been talking about a co-branded exclusive.
Yes.
No, not you. Me and comic book women. But anyway.
How do you think they get to do anything comic book related?
Let's be real. Ant told me when we tried to talk about exclusives, he said, Laura's the business person. She handles all of that.
It's that college education.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ant's like,
Yeah.
Can I do comics too?
Can I play in the ball pit? I washed my hands.
I know some Pokemon.
This sounds super creepy. Is it supposed to be creepy?
Yes.
Where's my wallet at? Hold on. Anyway. So yes.
I think you just got canceled, bro.
Dude, right? I'm like, that's why I was like, where's my wallet? I don't get
I
to.
wish somebody would cancel me. I'm tired of this shit. I'm fucking exhausted.
Oh my goodness. Well, let me find it.
Cons are coming up. Better find that second win. It's eighth win at this point.
Oh my god, yeah.
Well, I mean, what are you guys looking forward to for this con stuff? You're looking for the fan interaction? You're just looking to get back out there?
Looking to get out of my fucking house.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to
Absolutely.
go be able to sleep in Garrett's kid's bed again, which I would have had to myself, which is not normal.
I know.
The having the bed to myself, not the kid's bed part. Anyway, I don't know. I'm looking forward to getting on planes and seeing how awkward it is.
I just flew, and it was so I flew like a month ago, and it was awesome because it was still like COVID restrictions. So it was like every other seat was empty. And so it was like no matter where you sat on the plane, it was super comfortable. And then
Nice.
the last time I flew like 2 weeks ago, they had just gotten rid of it. And I was like, Oh, this is the worst. Can we get another pandemic, please? This is so bad.
Well,
You gotta get private jet money then, right?
It ain't worth it. It wouldn't be worth it.
No, it wouldn't. But I just hate flying.
Yeah,
I'm just looking forward to seeing my comic book fam, dude.
You looking forward to seeing your sketchbook again?
I hate you so much. I hate you so much.
Home with me. Do we have ransom pictures? Oh, I thought you were bringing up ransom pictures.
No, that would be great.
For hindsight, right?
Yeah.
All right. So you got Good Boy coming out. What's on the radar after that? You're gonna be at a few shows you mentioned. You got any other books in the pipe?
Oh my god!
I know. And did the Go West reprint at full size come out yet?
That's at full size. Yeah. That's actually
size.
Yeah. That's in previews next month. So it's not quite out yet or ready for.
Oh, so that'll go alongside Unborn. So I'll talk that up.
Exactly, and then we've got the Good Boy full release in the fall, September, October, November, and then we've got a bunch of things in spring. I got a new book I wrote for Kit Wallace called Little Red Ronin. We've got a book called Mega Smash, Way of the Dude Bro. And then we've got Postmasters, which is my apocalyptic mail carrier book. So
had to delay that one. A little too real.
Well, it was written during COVID. So
oh my god!
It's
not
made,
only is it a terrible beer, it's a tiny little terrible beer.
Oh my god! Either your hands are ginormous or your beer is so sad.
Well, you know what they say about guys with big hands.
I've heard that he does not have big hands.
So women control their businesses?
Absolutely. That's why I was checking to see where my wallet was.
guys.
Oh, it's great.
All right, guys. So real quick, if you have not done so, make sure you hit all the bells. Yeah, absolutely. Hit all the bells. Make sure you're following us. Garrett, where can we find you on the social media?
Tell them you're
Facebook, Instagram,
clever.
Twitter, at Some Writer Guy. Because if you can't remember who wrote it, I don't know. Some Writer Guy.
Some Writer Guy. Soon to change his name to what?
I can't be anything else because I wanted to be that writer guy, but I've got a rivalry with the guy that owns that handle. He doesn't even know it.
Oh,
he doesn't even know that he's like my nemesis.
Listen, I know a money counter / workhorn for hire who could hit him up with some Nerf darts. I'll get you her contact.
Laura, I'm going to need you to get on that. I need to be that writer guy.
Laura, they're going to need that video sent out.
No.
Just so you know, it's going to be a thing.
Listen,
I'm already getting it. I'm getting it, and I'm going to put it on everything I own.
Will you do me a favor? If you do some type of visual display at your con, will you just play that on a loop?
Yes.
We have TVs at our booth.
100%. New York Comic Con.
Nice.
I will send you the HDs.
It's going to be on there.
I noticed we have a few new viewers in there right now. Do we want to run the video just one more time?
I think we should play that video one more time.
Yeah, just like
Let me.
Can we slow
Can I
motion
hear her
it
in the background? No!
She just hit me, which is not cool.
with a Nerf
Hold on,
dart?
here it is.
Oh my god.
Just.
Listen up. Tonight on Comic Book Women, we're talking war corns.
Is that a Brooklyn accent?
It was. Would you stop swinging at me? You're the one that made it.
So I've got the live feed. I've got the live feed on my other screen, and it's got a delay, so I got to watch it twice.
It's
Nice.
it's glorious, is what people are saying. LOL. Oh yeah. That was a lot of fun to make, dude. You guys have no idea. Like, we laughed. I'm like, we're ordering a pizza because this shit is
even know how you guys got through it.
It got serious for a while because she would do it, and I'm like, that accent sucked. And she's like, screw you. And she's throwing shit at me. We got it down there.
Listen, the Arollo family is good in front of cameras. I'll give you guys that.
That's what we do, baby. That's what we do. Laura and I have a ton of fun. Like, not to bullshit you guys on the side, but this chick is super badass to hang out with. We have a ton of fun. As you could tell, we sat there and it took us 4 hours. Our kids are like, we're hungry. We're like, we're not done making war corn.
She's a comic book woman, bro.
Damn right.
Yeah. As an
but yeah.
honorary comic book woman, I can vouch for her greatness.
What is with all the chest play while you're saying this?
It's I'm a comic book woman.
He's embracing his strength. Okay,
Yes.
that's his strength.
My strength comes from here.
This is a people watch the show with their kids. I don't know why.
Nobody with kids is watching you on anything, Frank.
There's a law against it,
and not because of the restraining order.
Frank's got to be 100 feet away from every kid's social media.
That's okay. You have to be 100 feet away from any town.
Jeez.
So it's
Go. Looks like you and I are gonna be roommates soon.
Hence why I'm running away with her. Yeah.
Jokes on them. The two people who can cook are going to the same place.
Boom!
Yeah.
So they can have fun sharing a unicorn.
Oh, where's Ant gonna sleep? Is Frank gonna have to move his 9 million Power Rangers books?
Bro, you still got that bunk beds?
Yeah.
But you can't queue up, Frank.
Dibs on the bottom bunk.
Yep.
Some things you cannot unsee.
Too much fun.
All right, guys. This is the wind down. We want to thank everybody for coming out. Make sure you go and support my guy Garrett Gunn. Make sure you're also supporting this guy right here. He dropped some weird book with Boom. I don't know. They have matching costumes and colors and shit. What was it again, Frank?
Mediocre morphing power.
Basilisk. I think I wrote Berserker. Yeah, I wrote Berserker. It's fine.
That's what it is.
Wow, I didn't know we had Keanu Reeves on the panel.
And you never will.
Do you know Kung Fu also?
Right. Again, we're working towards that 900 sub giveaway. Yi is providing us with this fantastic hip hop variant, Sam Wilson, Captain America #1. We want to give that away badly, so make sure that you subscribe, hit the bells, and all those good things. Gogol's trying to give away some good stuff here. 1,000 sub giveaway. Apparently, there's 2 of these, and they got them together, and Gogol did not manage to steal guns like his sketchbook of Hellboy stuff.
Fine. What are you willing to trade for that sketchbook?
Nothing.
Put up a 9.8 Canto #1.
I don't negotiate with terrorists, Frank.
All right.
That's fantastic. If you have not done so, go check out what we're eating. We're taking turns on the bloopers, and it is my turn, so I kick off the blooper reel. It was pretty damn smooth, though, just to be clear.
It was long. I thought we just forgot the intro, and then it happens. So just watch what we're eating just for the bloopers. Like cut off after 8 or 10 seconds or whatever it is. You don't have to listen to what we talk about. You should, but you don't have to. But we need those views. So give us those views so we can get money.
Yeah, I showed my son that, and I'm like, I'm at the beginning of a blooper, so he watched it, and he looked at me, he's like, that was stupid. And he's like, but it was funny.
And then he
walks
walks
away.
away.
My kids down and be like, you've got to watch this 1,000 times. Frank needs to pay his rent.
I need to buy a bunk bed. Bunk beds aren't cheap.
Bunk beds are not cheap. Again, Frank, you arranged something else very cool for this next coming week. What do we got?
So for next week's guests, we're gonna have we're doing guests right now, and that's been going really nice. So we're gonna keep that train rolling. Next week we've got my boy Travis from Comics with Bueller. You guys probably know him as Bueller. He's gonna come on. We're gonna talk about comic book YouTube. It's gonna be pretty meta. It's gonna be it'll be a conversation. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we go, probably. But we go off script now. That's just what we do.
Seems to be a trend. I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Without Tim here to guide us, I'm just like walking in the dark. I'm clicking buttons. And
I just keep praying for the Suns to get knocked out of the playoffs so we can get our producer back.
I mean, those are some of the best shows, that are off script and or don't have a script.
Yeah, this is Jackass for comic books. Jackasses. I don't know.
Hi, I'm Garrett Gunn, and welcome to Comic Book Food Chain.
That's the intro clip for next week.
All right, easy clip that. Guys, if you have not done so, we've told you a bunch of times, click the damn subscribe buttons already. Jesus, just click them and then, hit the mute button or whatever, but just click the damn thing. Go to every single burner account you have, every email that you've made, just so you don't get coupons sent to you from XYZ website.
So we can send you coupons.
Or we can send you a hip hop comic coming out of my personal collection.
When we hit 1,000 subscribers, 1,001 subscribers, we will create a very unique, definitely doesn't already exist, 15% off Bird City Comics coupon code. We will share it here.
I love how you're giving away my shit.
Well, the code already exists. I was just going to reuse the one for Comic Book Women, but
what do we got here? What is this?
Hit the bell.
The bell.
That's not more clear. Hit the bell again. Giveaway goodness. Thanks for watching, guys. Let's go a quick roundtable. Garrett, you have anything to add before we let you go for the night?
Thank you so much for having me. It's a fucking blast, man.
Let's go Yeezy. What you got?
You can also catch me on the Flipside channel with a bunch of different content. I have a dealer Flipside video that's gonna premiere tomorrow evening, I think, as long as I finish editing. So we'll see it. Yep.
Frank, what you got for me, buddy?
A rare moment where I have nothing to promote. So enjoy the quiet.
Well, on that note, I will promote, guys. Make sure you stay tuned to the Bird City Comics website because we do have a book coming out. We're going to release it sometime next week. I'm not going to say too much, but there will be teaser images. There's That's all I'm going to say. With that being said, we're out of here for the night. Let me find the outro button because we don't have a real producer. Peace out.